Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. You know what? Where's Hawk at? Listener discretion advised. Pansy.
Welcome to the Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. I am Electro, of course.
Yo, what up? This is Bono.
And we are back again with another exciting edition of the Movie Power Hour. We are movie lovers here, of course. We love movies in all its facets. We dig the fucking cinemas. We watch the Blu-rays and we stream it. Current movies, classics, guilty pleasures, shitty films. We just love
Great films.
Movies here. And today it's going to be a little bit of a talk of some of the classics, but something new as well. 28 years later, The Bone Temple is in theaters right now. Probably not by the time this episode comes out. It's not doing too good, which makes me sad.
Really?
Yeah, we'll get into it. But 28 years later, The Bone Temple just came out. So I really wanted to talk about these two movies, 28 years later, that came out last year, which you fairly recently watched on Netflix.
Correct.
I know you said you tried to watch it before and didn't get through it.
Yeah.
And now you have sat through the entire film.
Sat through it in preparation for this new release. So I was like, I got to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do it just like Dune, you know?
Right.
Back to back. Fuck it.
Go in.
Yeah. Let me not miss anything, you know? But it was different. You know, you look at the classics, you look at back then, the styles evolved. But 15 minutes in, and I was just like, I'm probably going to go to sleep.
Really?
I'm nice on the couch. But then the rewatch was good because you sit through it completely with intention.
Right. I watched that in the movie theater. I watched it in XD.
Nice.
So I loved it when I saw it. It is interesting. Well, this movie was directed by Danny Boyle, who directed the original.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to see like the evolution of Danny Boyle as a director as well. And this movie was written by Alex Garland, who we fucking love.
Yep.
He's directed Ex Machina, Annihilation, Men, Civil War, and Warfare. All five, I think, are fucking hitters.
Yeah.
And he also like kind of ghost directed the Dread remake, which is also pretty fucking good.
I've never really given it a shot, to be honest.
You're a fool. Number one, you're a fool.
Get that out of the way.
Oh, Bono, you would fucking love it.
Give me the original Dread. We're talking classic.
Especially now that you know. So Alex Garland wrote that movie, right?
Right.
Pretty much Carl Urban, the guy that played Dredd, has come out and said, like, yeah, Alex Garland kind of low-key directed that movie. Like, the director didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Really?
But if you watch that movie, it's very much in line with the style of, like, Ex Machina and Annihilation. It seems like an Alex Garland movie, even the way it's filmed. Anyway, Alex Garland, Danny Boyle. Alex Garland wrote the original 28 Days Later, and he wrote Sunshine, another fantastic film directed by Danny Boyle with our boy Cillian Murphy. You could kind of tell Alex Garland's style from back then.
Right.
More of a message to his movies. Like really 28 years later is also talking about just human beings, right? And fucking there's layers to the storytelling there.
Right.
Like the rage virus. That's kind of ingenious.
Right.
Like you get, hey, you're so fucking pissed off right now.
Fucking
yeah.
bite each other.
They're infected. With what? Rage.
Great.
Fucking
Great stuff.
28 years later, 28 days later, it might be my brother Lalo's favorite film.
Really?
It's definitely up there for him, and I think it might be his favorite. He'll never admit to it.
Right. I know.
Or he might. When's the last time you watched 28 Days Later?
Probably like a year ago, 2 years maybe.
I still love
the grittiness. I don't give a fuck about that.
that movie. Feels real.
Yeah.
That movie came out in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was in the 8th grade when that film came out.
Right.
And that film had such a profound effect on me. Just seeing some of the brutality in that film at that age, I was like, wow.
Right.
You know, because we had seen very violent shit, but it was like RoboCop or fucking Arnie blowing somebody away.
Right.
So we saw we saw plenty of violence.
Right.
But it was cartoonish, or there was enough there to separate that we knew it wasn't real, right? This is a good time.
It's fantasy. It's still fantasy land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the not so distant future, right? It's the Terminator.
The distant future.
The year 2000.
It is the distant future. The year 2000.
Hey, they're coming back, dude. You see that? They're going to do a Netflix thing.
Flight of the Conchords?
Yes, sir.
God bless America. Yeah. Hell yeah. And the UK, huh?
Yeah.
We're talking 28 days.
100%.
Oh, wait, but they're from New Zealand.
But still.
Same thing.
Same thing to me. Because this is America, dude.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, they're coming back. Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, man, I hope they come here. I would love to go see Flight of the Conchords.
Probably the Greek, dude. They'll go to the Greek, Berkeley.
Flight of the Conchords is basically the 28 years later of New Zealand folk comedy. Right. Okay, I'm not afraid to say that.
Yeah, 100%.
What was I talking about before this? Oh, the brutality of the film. The violence we had seen on screen, I think, and maybe we had seen some fucked up shit.
Right.
But I think this is the first time, so I'm like maybe 13.
Right.
It's the first time I felt like a death in the movie where I was like, wow, that was fucking brutal, and that I did not make me feel good watching
it. It changed the game because, look, there's a difference from on edge fucking slasher screamer films that, you know, high production shit that's the intention, right? The jump scare, the bullshit, the this. Looking back at it now, I think the reason why The Last of Us, the game, not the fucking show, because that was complete bullshit. Like,
it's not bullshit, but it obviously does not compare to the
not
fucking.
Not even close. And I
there's no way.
You did all the right things. I thank you, but you know, there's no comparison. It's way grittier. It's realistic.
be done. The fucking Last of Us is like a 20-hour story.
Right.
Okay. It cannot be like, if you want the best version of that, play the video game. It is fucking amazing.
Right. It's perfection. And that movie, now looking back at it, feels like that. And that's why this game, they made a fucking show out of the fucking thing, because it's like, dude, if shit was to go down, people would just kill themselves and create these little sub fucking places, Walking Dead style, and little towns in between, farm fucking towns and all this type of shit. Much like, you know, what we got this time with fucking Bone Temple and all that stuff. But this was just gritty. It was just like, yo, the world's ending. It's not just England. You know what I mean? England can't fucking manage this. 28 years later, you know, these fucking people.
Well, you find out in 28 years later that it was basically a UK problem.
Exactly.
I thought by the end of 28 weeks later, which people talk shit about, but I still think is a solid ass fucking film.
I love it.
I hear these asshole critics refer to it as like, oh, it's clearly the weakest. And maybe it is. Maybe it's I don't want to say the worst one, because I think all of these movies are good.
Mm-hmm.
They single it out as like, oh yeah, that one's bad. It's like, first of all, the fucking opening scene to 28 weeks later is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
You get fucking Robert Carlyle in there giving one of the fucking best fucking performances. You're like, oh, what a douchebag, but also I kind of get it.
Right.
She put herself in that situation. Should I stay here and get mauled with her?
Dude.
Or dip?
Right. I'm out of here.
I'm out. She chose a little boy.
I'm gone.
Fuck yeah. I love that movie.
Powerful scene, but this is the thing. You can't compare to the first. It's like almost like a standalone movie. You know what I mean? You want it to, because there's nothing that's going to beat that feeling. Because back to the whole suspense thing, the reason that movie is so impactful, even though the shots aren't like the best and shit, you know, it's pretty gritty.
Well, I think that's one of the things.
Cutting is kind of super, super sharp, but I don't feel like that's the style. You know what I mean? I just feel like it was they had that capability and they went with it. They're like, fuck it. Not to blame it.
One of the things about the way this movie is shot, which is bad.
Right.
The movie looks bad.
Right.
But it makes it that more real.
Right.
It feels like it's a documentary or something.
Right.
You feel like you're watching something. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, I believe everything going on here.
Exactly.
It's like an old fucking videotape that you found or some shit, you know? Like,
Right.
it feels real. That's the genius of how that movie was made. I know that they released a 4K of this. I didn't even buy it because I was like, what are they gonna do? Like,
Right.
maybe I should.
Just to see.
Maybe I should, but I haven't even looked up the reviews on it. Like, what the fuck would this movie look like in 4K?
Right.
Is there even anything you can do to this movie to make it look better?
Well, look, that's the interesting part because let's see where technology's at today, right? To enhance this shit.
Going from that to straight up shooting 28 years later on iPhones
Right.
is fucking insane.
That's wild.
And I rewatched 28 years later. I actually watched half of it right before going to see the Bone Temple. I hadn't seen it since the movie theater. It's hella style. This movie is almost like an experimental fucking film. Like, you could tell he's using all kinds of different types of lenses and like, because I think he shot it all on iPhones, but he was using a bunch of different lenses for it.
Right.
Because there's like the stuff that's like infrared or something, or it's all red.
Mm-hmm.
Red it's kind of predator vision.
A little bit. A little bit. I got the vibe.
Yeah.
It's a killing machine.
I really love the first like 30 minutes of that movie are pretty fucking flawless, and then it slows down and it becomes more of a
Right.
philosophical fucking journey.
Right.
The first act of the film is pretty fucking nonstop, pretty riveting, and the way everything's kind of spliced, I don't know, the feeling is very like doomy or something. Like there's just like all these things cut in, that weird like speech kind of thing that was in the trailers, or
Right.
like that's just like going on, ramping you up, whatever the fuck they're saying, and how they're saying it is such a creepy fucking voice. And
Right.
like just the atmosphere of that film from the beginning right there, I was like, oh my God, like this is crazy stuff. And then there's these shots where I'm assuming this is where they used the iPhones, where you saw that crazy rig that had like 20 iPhones.
Right. Right.
Whenever they're shooting arrows, you see like it gets shot, and then the camera will just like do this like weird movement
Right.
that looks kind of it's not like a dolly shot of a
Right.
smooth fucking
Rotation,
180
yeah.
or it's like, no, it's this like really weird transition that just like, whoa, like I don't think I've seen that before.
Right.
I don't know if it was good or not, but that was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it has to do with the culture too, like English breakdancing, English street style, English, this grittiness, raw and dirty. It was cool.
28 Days Later classic. Obviously, Cillian Murphy is introduced to the world.
Yeah.
Dong first.
Oh, yeah. Got it out of the way early. Way to crush. Let me just put it out there. And then let me remind you, in Oppenheimer, just like, hey, by the way, you want to go back a little bit, see me in all its glory? Check it out. I'll show you ass here. Put it out there.
I think you see a little bit of balls.
That's okay.
But he doesn't show
I saw the whole thing
the penis itself.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Healthy.
At this point, 28 years ago, it was 28 years later since we first saw
Right.
Killian's dick.
Since we all saw it. But was it a success? Was 28 Days a success? Because, okay, so you're telling me right now, how long has it been out? 15 days?
What?
28 years.
I'll check that out right now. Let's see what's up with 28 days. $8 million budget.
Mm-hmm.
Made 10 million US and Canada in the opening weekend. US and Canada 45 mil and worldwide 74. That's really not bad.
It's not bad. For $8 mil?
8 mil, which is insane when you think about how they got those shots of London being completely deserted, you know?
Right.
Fantastic shit.
Really cool stuff.
Where he's just like walking around. It's real I Am Legend, kind of like Last Man on Earth, you know?
Right.
So creepy,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
You get your fucking chimps that just tear these people apart and give them rage.
Right.
Make you throw blood up onto people, which is the most disgusting
Very
thing.
gross. Very gross.
And it looks like getting infected is so painful, right? Like, and it happens so quick.
Right.
And then you go from that to fucking just peace and tranquility. Fucking apparently in England, when you're in a coma, they just take it all up.
Right.
Let them sit there naked.
Yeah.
That might wake them up.
It's cold out here.
And it says 28 days later, right? So we don't know how long he was out for. I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Right.
But it's a pretty genius idea. This bike messenger got clipped.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out for, how long is 28 days? Like three, a little over 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
4 weeks? I guess it's a February.
Right.
It's a month and we count February.
Right. All of February.
It's a soft month.
Right.
Yeah?
Short month.
Hey, what if it happened if it had to happen?
It's gonna. So, is it gonna happen this February?
Don't say that.
We're literally a day away. You know what I mean?
Don't scare me.
That's what these movies are. For 8 mil.
Scary.
Yeah, for 8 mil, you get that. That's a good turnaround.
And the scene in this movie that really fucked me up as a kid was, well, you get introduced to your main character, Jim, who was asleep, wakes up to a world that is now abandoned and there's zombies.
Right.
He gets saved by Selena, played by Naomi Harris.
Crushes.
Fantastic. And Mark. Selena and Mark save him.
Mm-hmm.
Great scene where he goes into a church. Super fucking creepy.
Why? First of all, why the fuck? There's no chance.
He's a good Catholic, okay? Yeah, if you're like religious and you think shit's going down, where are you gonna go?
Right. And
Going to God's house.
And he just woke up, so you gotta thank God a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
You're right. First stop. Automatic thought, go to the church.
Giving honor to God.
Yeah.
You gotta give big ups to God.
Yeah, not the small chapel that's probably in the lobby somewhere. No, let's go to the big house. Let's go to the big house.
Mm-hmm.
Enter the terrifying scene.
So then they save him, and then they take him back home where he sees that his parents killed themselves. Hard ass scene.
Very dark stuff.
And I love the letter they leave. Or they have they're holding a picture of him after they downed a bunch of pills and drank wine.
Right.
And the picture says something like, "When we left you, you were sleeping. Never wake up." I was just like, fuck.
So good. You know, a little
Fucking Garland, dude.
early on, you get a little. Now you look at like Midsommar and Hereditary with that darkness. Started a long time ago. You got that from there. You know what I mean?
It's a pretty fucking miserable movie from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
It does have pockets of joy. There is a little joyful moment when they're shopping at the grocery store, and it's like, they're
Right. Put on the card.
yeah, pretty fun. But then, you know, that ends horrible.
That's pretty awful.
The movie does end on a positive or like a good note, right? They somehow managed to go off into the fucking hills. They're over there in The Sound of Music. They found the house from The Sound of Music.
Right. Right.
And they're just living out there like the simple life, nothing but green pastures, you know?
Right.
And then there's a plane and they put the help side, and it really ends. It's a really hopeful ending, even though what you just saw was hopeless.
Yeah, completely.
But at the end, Cillian Murphy's basically a zombie.
Complete fucking kill.
Complete transformation from being a fucking kind of a little bitch in the beginning of this film,
Right.
to killing people with a machete.
Right. Very eye gouging, my boy.
Ooh.
We're talking early on eye gouging. You think Cillian's been fucking around, dude? This is how he started. Cock out.
Cock out.
Cock out to start, and then I'm going to rip your eyes.
Oh, yeah. I can still hear that guy scream.
It's pretty brutal. And I guess the cool thing, like, to fast forward a little bit, is like you still kind of get that energy with the grittiness. I'm glad that even though I was scared for these newer films, that it still delivers that rawness, you know, like that feel, that guttural, like, oh, this is gonna be
up.
bad. Yeah. Okay, think about it. You put yourself in that position. Are you gonna do that? Is your girl gonna do that? Lil gonna do that? You know what I mean?
Fucking kill Lil first time.
Automatic.
I don't care if you're infected or not. Machete to the neck.
I'm filled with rage.
I need to take Lil out. She's not going to be for this world.
First move. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, and fuck. This last movie was, even though super stylized, but from where it came, it's super dope that it's still going.
28 years later, I liked the journey. Ralph Fiennes fucking
Crushed.
silently the greatest actor ever.
Right.
Like, how can this guy be like an evil Nazi?
Right.
And then in 28 years later, he's set up, right? Like, oh, this fucking doctor. Oh, he has this fucking bone temple.
Right, literally.
This is probably going to be the sickest, most deranged guy. And in a way, he is. But
Right.
he's the nicest, most polite fucking Englishman you've ever met.
Exactly. Charming.
And at the end of the day, still a doctor.
Yep.
And he fucking,
He's trying to figure it out,
he
man.
helps. He helps.
He's got no funding. He's got to conduct his own.
Isn't that the way it always goes? The medical system in this country.
It's like, I'm at the end of my experiment, and I believe it all the way through. He absolutely delivers. And I mean, okay, looking back at the cast of 28 Weeks, you know, to Bone Temple, the performances aren't meant to be something that's like, holy fuck, you know what I mean?
In weeks?
In Weeks, yeah.
You get the really good performance in the beginning from Robert Carlyle, who of course was from your favorite James Bond movie. The World Is Not Enough.
Oh yeah.
What's the point of living if you can't feel alive?
Yes.
You know that Bono has that tattooed across his chest.
I live by that.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
Robert Carlyle has worked with Danny Boyle a good amount. They were in Train Spotting. Have you ever seen Train Spotting?
Mm-mm.
Fantastic film. The Beach. He's also in The Beach.
Okay.
I guess did him a little solid and came out in 28 weeks later. But he's the great actor in that movie. And that whole beginning is fantastic.
Right.
When he's running away for his life in those hills and he's crying, it's fucking great.
Right.
And one of the best shots.
Sleeper fucking.
One of the best fucking shots where he's
Super
running,
sleeper.
crying, and then you just see like all of the zombies that are running his way, and you're like, oh fuck. Like,
Worst situation.
or you don't know if he's crying because his wife is potentially dying right now, or because he's so scared that he's about to die.
All of it.
You know?
All of it. I believe all of it. Even though that was a despicable move, like he knows that he had to do that. For him to live, he had to do that. And it's a really dark fucking thought.
It's one of the great fucking scenes where it's just like, yeah, like,
And I'm
what
gonna
are you gonna do?
die.
Whereas at the same time, you're like, what a fucking asshole.
Complete douchebag.
But deep inside of your coward heart, you're like, I get it.
Super sleaze. Super sleaze.
Super sleaze. I think 99% of us would do it if it's the exact scenario.
Right.
With the rage virus, right? Not like I could fuck this kid up,
Right.
or I could fucking find a way to save her.
In the hills of England. Yeah. Yeah.
In that situation, no harm, no foul. Really.
Great start.
You win some, you lose some. And then he does a great performance as the like zombie the whole time. So he's still giving a hell of a performance.
Right.
You got a Hawkeye in there, of course. Little spoilers for 28 years later, but
Yeah.
they set him on fire. These movies have all been so miserable. You see your main characters get fucked up.
Right.
Fucking Hawkeye gets burned alive and Rose Byrne gets beaten to death with a gun.
Right.
It's pretty fucking brutal.
Pretty awful. Little missed action.
Little Mercutio action too, huh?
Yeah.
Mercutio learned how to drive a fucking chopper, huh? I thought that John Leguizamo killed him, but but he's alive. And Mercutio also gets killed by a bear in the Edge. So they should have really killed him in 28 weeks later. It's kind of a bit of a shame that he makes it through that film. But does he? Because it ends with the shot of an empty chopper and then the zombies coming up.
Right. I mean, let's hope.
Let's hope.
Yeah. It's still going, you know.
The Journey from 28 Days Later. Fantastic film. 28 weeks later, I thought still fucking rocked it. Saw it in the movie theater. I was like, that movie fucking rips. 28 years later gets announced. Alex Garland is writing. He's writing a trilogy. Danny Boyle's coming back to direct. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, off mic, we're having a conversation about writer-directors and then directors who don't really write their movies. They direct other people's films, but obviously David Fincher comes to mind as one of those people that does not really write his movies. I think he might have one credit in like, actually no, I don't think he does. I don't think he has any writing credits. I was going to say Mank, but I think his dad wrote Mank. Wow. I don't think he's written anything that he's directed, but he's obviously considered one of the great directors. I think Martin Scorsese has written some of his movies, but he's also a director that directs other people's scripts. And then you got like your Tarantinos and Nolans that write their movies as well. Right. So Danny Boyle, I don't know if he has a lot of writing credits. Let's see here. He's got 2 writing credits. He wrote the screenplay to 127 years 127 years later.
Holy shit.
127 hours. Did you ever watch 127 hours?
No. That's the cave diving movie, right?
It's not cave diving. He's like hiking in like the canyon or something.
Oh, so he's not going into caves, like doing some crazy shit? No? It's kind of lame.
Or maybe he did. I don't know. It's more like in a canyon where he gets into the accident.
Huh.
It's a pretty good movie. Anyway, I guess he wrote the screenplay to that one. And of course, he directed the 2012 Olympic opening ceremony.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck he wrote. I think this guy wrote the Olympics. I don't know.
For London 2012.
That's pretty cool that he fucking directed the fucking Olympics. He's one of these directors that doesn't really write his shit. Obviously, he has a good relationship with Alex Garland because he wrote 28 Years Later, and then he wrote some Devil May Cry video game.
Fuck yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so first thing, he was just a novelist before he was a screenwriter. So he wrote the novel The Beach. He didn't write the screenplay, but Danny Boyle directed The Beach, so he adapted his book. I guess was just like, you know what, pretty good book. Why don't you write me a song? I don't know. That's
how I hope it went.
Yeah, you got what it takes, kid.
You're on your way.
So I guess he wrote another novel after that called The Tesseract. So then, yeah, they work back to back. 28 Days Later, and then he writes Sunshine, which fucking Danny Boyle directed again. He wrote a Batman miniseries. That's gotta be cool. Need to check that
It's
out.
right up your alley, dude.
He wrote the screenplay to a movie called Never Let Me Go. He's doing video games. Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, a video game in 2010. Dread in 2012. Devil May Cry. Is it like the new version?
2013, no, I don't think that's the new version.
Like when it wasn't Dante or where Dante wasn't. Yeah, it was the new version. Oh, no. That's a 7.7 out of 10.
I mean, either way.
It was a betrayal. I never even tried to play it because I was like, who is this fucking
Yeah, same here. But,
Jared Leto looking Joker asshole? And where's Dante?
right.
So it looks like he wrote 3 Devil May Cry games. It's pretty fucking crazy. One of them has an 8.6 out of 10.
Must be good. Must be good.
Oh, wait, he wrote 4. 4 Devil May Cries. And in between that, directed Ex Machina, his first feature film, Annihilation, Men, Civil War.
6.8 on Annihilation? What's going on?
I don't understand.
What?
People are fools.
Okay. That's infuriating. What the hell is that?
No, absolutely not. That movie's fucking great. Even Ex Machina having the 7.7 is pretty...
Yeah, it's wild.
Pretty fucking dumb. 3 different projects with Danny Boyle. After Civil War, he said he was going to stop directing, and then out of nowhere, he directed Warfare, and then he was like, yeah, I'm going back to writing, and he was going to write supposedly 3 28 years later movies, which he's done too, and I think they're very good. And 28 years later, I think I like the Bone Temple a little bit more, but not by much. They're kind of even to me.
Yeah, they're pretty different takeaways on both films. They're, even though they're related, they feel like independent. They're like a standalone, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh, a little bit, but I still like... It's obviously the filmmaking is not as crazy in this one as it was in the first movie.
Right.
But I still feel like it is in the same world. Like it does feel like that one just ended and now we're here.
Right.
And 28 years later stars Kick-Ass himself, which this movie was basically sold as a kick-ass fucking zombie movie,
right.
And that's not what it is. That was the Shyamalan twist after the first act.
Right.
You're like, oh, this is not going to be Kick-Ass's movie at all. This is actually a story about a little kid kind of learning about death and shit. Yeah, it's a coming of age tale where this kid not only has to like learn and accept that his mom is dying,
right,
but that his dad isn't who he thought he was.
Right.
And maybe somebody he idolized one day all of a sudden looks at very differently the next day.
Right.
That's a fucking heavy topic to be handling in a fucking zombie movie.
Yeah.
And that's what fucking Garland does. Annihilation, Ex Machina. These are standard stories. Yeah, fucking robot.
Right.
Fucking aliens. But there's this fucking deeper thought at the end of it that's very like thought-provoking and shit that really makes you ask questions and really makes you look at things like, damn, like he has a very specific voice and it has evolved from fucking Ex Machina and from 28 Days Later to by the time you're in Annihilation and then Men,
right,
where you're like, damn, like what is going on up there, Garland?
Right. Yeah.
And then Civil War, which I think is fucking fantastic.
Masterful.
7.0 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ridiculous.
Warfare got a 7.2. Kind of nuts.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, to him going to 28 years later and the tale he decided to tell in that movie, this little kid, Kick-Ass, is going to take him to the woods. Basically, so today you become a man. You're going to come out. There's like this group that has like I guess like a little town, right? They have like a
compound,
little self-sustaining mini town there, and it's really cool. The plot device is that they're on a little island and you can leave the island only at certain times when the tide is low. There's a path to leave, and if you're not back by a certain time,
You're stuck.
you
out
can't
there.
even swim there because of the fucking current. It's a great fucking plot device there.
Mhm.
It is established that this son and father have to go, and they have to be back by a certain time.
Right.
If not, they have to spend the night. Yeah, they're gonna have to be there for a long time until the tide goes down again.
Right.
And there's a bunch of fucking zombies. And I love the evolution of the zombie.
Right.
Where you get these like fat slug fucking
Boars.
zombies.
Yeah, some boar.
The ones that were like,
scavenger.
you know what's easier? Just eating worms out of the fucking ground.
Right. I don't gotta chase anyone. Broken ass foot.
Yeah, but if somebody fucks up and can't move,
I'm coming.
Terrifying.
Slithering my way.
terrifying.
Very grotesque. Very pig-like. Very
Yeah.
fucking ugh,
Yeah, very gross.
gross stuff.
So I think that is the kid's first kill. He's like, oh, perfect. Like, we just need to knock this first kill out of the way for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a slug person.
There's a couple of them.
And it's great. The tension in that scene is fantastic because they've set up that there's a slug person creeping up behind them. And you're like, ah, fuck. Like, Kick-Ass is not paying attention because he's over here trying to get his son to get his first kill.
Right.
And there's a fucking slug slithering its way right up to Kick-Ass. Very tense. And at the same time, you see the kid, Spike, of course. How could I forget?
Spike.
Spike!
Not the cheese. The keys.
It's Milo.
Oh, what's Spike?
Spike is from Ace Ventura.
Fuck. You're a Spike.
No, it's when when he falling off the waterfall.
Yeah.
It's a Spike.
You're right. My bad.
And then he goes in, and then he pops out of the water, and he's still like, and the croc. So fucking good.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura When Nature Calls is
Masterful.
yeah. It is cinema at its absolute finest. It's not even a joke. You're laughing.
It's because I agree. I love it so much.
It's just so joyful to hear.
It does feel good.
So yeah, what was I talking about? Spike's first kill. I think he kind of does see this slug thing as not human and can kill that a little easier.
Right.
But then as they venture on, they go into a house and they see a dude tied from his ankles.
Right.
He has a bag over his head and somebody has carved the word Jimmy into his fucking chest.
Right.
When Spike sees that, he's kind of like, oh shit, I was not ready for that. Right. And obviously I think he's a 12 or 13-year-old boy in this film.
Mm-hmm.
And even like his mom in the beginning of the movie was like, you're fucking sending him to die. She's like, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Like, and he's just like, whatever. He's got it, dude. Like, I trained him. Don't worry. I'm not going to let anything happen to him.
Right.
But she's just like, you're basically killing our fucking kid. That Jodie Comer in the movie, she's probably going to win an Oscar this year. But she's fucking fantastic in 28 years later.
Right.
She has cancer for sure, but I don't know if it's probably like brain cancer or something where she like hallucinates and kind of forgets what's happening.
Right.
But still kind of is aware, right? Because she was like, she's like, what are you doing again? You're taking our fucking kid to zombie land? Like, no way.
Right.
So when Spike sees this person, he didn't get turned into a zombie, which he did.
Right.
But like a person,
It was a person.
tortured him.
Yes.
And he's seeing the brutality of the fucking world. And then it turns out that it is a zombie. And then Kick-Ass is like, hey, here's a good lesson for you. Like, people are sick. You got to be careful for people. And I want you to now kill this dude. And then Spike has more trouble killing him because he sees him as a as
Human.
a person, even though he's a zombie. The slug thing was still like, it still resembles a person, but it is like a creature or something.
Yeah.
He's naked. He's a silly boy.
Right. Right.
The cuck of the zombies, if you will, just like slothy.
Yeah. Slimy. Sleaze.
Real sleaze.
But yeah, torture stuff. I do like that introduction to like lead into more shit, because in the background, again, it's the Last of Us style as well. It's like we got to deal with humans, and there's some crazy shit that'll kill us out there.
Yeah.
In fact, various types of it. You know what I mean?
The amazing thing about the Bone Temple is that like the zombies are really like in the background. That whole movie is about a group of people doing horrible fucking things.
Exactly.
The Bone Temple might be the most brutal of these films, and all of these films are fucking
pretty bad.
Brutal.
Pretty bad.
They're all brutal. I think 28 years later, the first one is probably the least brutal of all three films.
Right.
Is there anything? I mean, like you get a head rip,
right?
But what else is in it that's like, I mean that guy being tortured is pretty bad.
Bone Temple?
In the first one.
Not
really, right?
It's the spine, the Mortal Kombat fucking spine rip. Gonna get a throat rip in there.
Yeah.
Get a spine rip.
And they introduced the Ultra Hog zombie too.
Massive.
The donkey dick.
Yep.
The alphas, as they call them. So I love the evolution, what he came up with for like, okay, now there is like 3 different types of zombies.
Right.
You got your sluggers. You got your regular rage people just running around with rage. And now we got an alpha who is still got rage, but he has a little bit more of a personality, I guess. Like
kinda.
His personality is that he has a huge dick.
Massive.
And there's no escape.
Yeah. Terrifying.
He could sprint. He's beefed up. It's
super
think of the fucking Rock at his fucking meatiest with a girthy cock just fucking coming at you like a rhino.
A lot of hair.
Like a fucking rhino, buddy.
Dude, like a lion. And the fucking just roaming out there, dude.
No way,
ready
sir.
to fucking kill, running at you full clip. Hog out. Terrifying.
It's a terrifying sight. When I saw it in the movie theaters, there was just like random laughter at certain points when there's like a tense scene where this fucking alpha is chasing these people and this hog is just fucking flopping around. Right? And there's like a couple of times when we were at the movie theater, there's just a couple of laughs that came from, I think, probably like kids.
Insecure fucks. Just like, ha ha, massive cock.
Yeah. No, well, there's no no
denying it.
There's no reckon. Yeah, you can't make peace with that.
No matter who you are.
You can't be like, whatever. You're like, shit.
It ain't even that big. I've seen bigger.
Standard. That's the alpha.
Yeah, what else?
Thought this movie was supposed to be scary. I'm seeing nothing but normal things.
Give me the popcorn.
Also, you do see that this alpha is fucking dropping loads into these zombies and making little babies.
Doing it. Getting it.
And that the babies come out human.
Right.
And our boy fucking Ralph Fiennes explains it in a very simple line of dialogue. That, it's the placenta is a marvelous fucking thing or some shit, right? It's like, who knows if that would be true, but if fucking movie,
it's been
scientific movie logic, that makes, of course, the placenta.
Life finds a way.
Exactly.
Life finds a way. It's been 28 years. Some shit's got to evolve. We got to survive.
What I would find interesting, what I wish I had seen, or maybe I don't wish I had seen, is what that zombie was going to do with that baby if they weren't there.
Right.
Because it's a human. Is it just gonna eat it? Is it gonna just turn it into a zombie? And then we got just a little rage baby,
Right.
and like, whoa, because apparently
We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that.
but that's happening in this world because these fucking alphas are dumping giant loads, massive volume
Everywhere. In trains, in planes.
frothy cum. Warm, frothy cum. Buddy.
Warm?
Yeah. Foamy.
You know, it's pretty crazy. Different perspective. We're going crazy.
We're going big cock perspective on this one.
Yep.
Too much fucking perspective, as Spinal Tap would say. So yeah, you get a baby, and then you're hearing rumblings of Ralph Fiennes' character throughout the film because Spike notices a fire out in there, and he's just like, "What's going on out there?" There was no people out there, and he's like, "Oh, there's this fucking crazy guy over there," and he kind of gives this scary story of how I think he came across him one time, and he said that when he got near there that he just smelled like death and shit, right? And he's like, and I saw this fucking crazy guy all boned up,
Right.
you know? And he's like, yeah, so fucking
Watch out.
yeah, don't go there. And then like his grandpa or something tells him that he used to be a doctor. So then when he's seeing that his mom is basically sick and dying and that his dad, I mean, in reality, what can his dad do, right? He can't do shit.
That's the fucked up layer to it. That's the survival, not survival shit of part 2. You don't have access to the modern world, to modern medicine.
Yeah,
and
people are going to have cancer.
They're going to have the natural, they're going to die from within. We don't have all these fucking...
We don't have the technology.
We don't have the technology. We must rebuild.
Yeah, and so this little kid...
Really dark stuff.
I mean, I don't even know if... So he grew up in the zombie world, right? That's all he knows.
Right.
I don't even know. Has anybody explained the concept of cancer to this boy?
Apparently not.
So he thinks that he could just take her and that this doctor's gonna just heal her.
Right.
And he's just like, ugh.
Dude, my dad's not giving a fuck. He's over here doing his thing, not caring. Fuck this. I need to help my mom.
Right.
I need to do this shit. Pretty bad situation going on right now.
Yeah, and he's basically
a doctor?
he's basically like, fuck my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, if they were gonna take this journey, he'd want to take his dad, who's can actually fucking handle himself and shit.
Right.
But he's like, nah, I'm going on my own. I already had to kill like a couple zombies. There's also a great scene where they establish that Spike, when the target is there for the killing, he could do it. But when he's being chased by zombies,
Right.
he fucking panics and he starts not being accurate. He's missing. He's hitting them in the legs instead of in the fucking head. Like, they're still coming at him and he's panicking. And Kick-Ass has to step in and basically save him.
Right.
And so now you're seeing him go out there into this same zombie world with a fucking mom that is like not there anymore, you know? She comes in and out. Great little slugger scene too, where they're sleeping and just one of these slug things is just fucking creepy. And then
gross.
Then you're like, oh fuck, that's terrible. How horrible.
That must be.
Yeah.
To being eaten. Yeah. God, by this huge fucking thing.
Just waking up with that thing on you. Oh.
Terrifying, bro.
No way.
Terrifying.
Fucking mom still got that killer instinct. Fucking beats that thing to death and then forgets that she did it.
She's still there.
A little bit of Memento,
right?
I think,
right?
Because she keeps forgetting everything.
Yeah, but still, you know, putting that protection level stuff, and you know, you told me you were weeping at the end of 28 years.
I didn't weep. Choked me up, and it might have been a tear or two. I didn't weep, but I was just very surprised by how emotional I was by the end of this movie. I was like, I did not expect to be taken on an emotional journey in this movie, for sure.
Right. Other than fear.
Yeah.
Right.
28 Days and Weeks Later movies that we had, I was expecting a certain kind of movie.
Right.
Okay. And it does deliver that, but it also is like, we're telling a deeper fucking story here. We're telling a human story here. I think that movie could help a lot of people that have recently had somebody pass or something. It is literally about fucking the idea of having to let somebody that you love and think you can't live without, the idea that you have to let them go.
Right.
And that you're aware of it. You're a little kid, and that first time that thought comes to your head, you're like, oh, wait a fucking second. Like,
right.
My loved ones can die at any moment, is what you're saying to me. It's not all fucking rainbows and sunshine.
And that's what I mean. Are they going to be capable? Are they going to be willing? Or am I going to leave them? Am I going to do that? It's a survival.
I'll leave them right away.
Survival tell.
It's not a question to me like it is to you, Bono.
Oh, you question that?
I can leave them there.
That thought goes through your mind. Wow.
You're not gonna make it.
Telling you now, buddy. It's not gonna have to be 28 years. Right?
Not for you. Like the fact that, okay, Mr. Ralph Fiennes comes in and he's just like, oh, okay, so your mom has cancer, and here's what I'm gonna drug you up. I'm gonna get you high nice and quick. I'm gonna make you fucking have like an actual, maybe like euphoric experience as I kill your mom.
Right.
Who she basically takes his mom aside and it's just like, you have cancer, you are suffering, let me kill you. And she's like, do it, right? He asks her consent, she gives it.
Right.
He like has a final moment with his mom where she says goodbye to him and he is sedated where he can't do anything, but he's taking in all of the emotion.
Right.
And then sees her mom willingly walk away with this dude to die.
Right.
And then this guy gives this little boy, Spike, her skull and somehow makes it a very beautiful scene of this little kid putting his mom's skull on top of a pile of like hundreds of skulls.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck is this? What just happened?
It's so dark. It's very stylish, super stylish. But I think it was important, right, for the train scene there where you get the spine rip.
You get a throw rip.
A little throw up in there. And he takes that and is like, hey, your buddy here, he's dead. I need to put him up on the, collection.
Right.
And he shows him that. And while he's still like, what the fuck? And even for yourself, when I was watching that scene, I was like, that was like 10, 15 minutes tops from that moment. You know what I mean? It almost felt like a single shot, right? I was just like, okay, that's done. Okay, let's go fucking do this. And I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. And of course, you think about it from this kid, this boy, who's like, he's not going to be able to maintain this. He can't do shit. He's not going to be able to do shit. Here you go. Let's put him here. Crazy mom fucking scene. But while he's all doped up, it's almost beautiful.
It is beautiful. That's the thing. I was like, the movie ends on with such a beautiful scene that if you say it out loud, the scene sounds insane.
Yeah.
A little kid is putting his mom's skull on a mountain of skulls, and it's going to be, there's going to be fire everywhere, and it's going to be emotional, and it's beautiful.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's a little kid putting a skull. It's insane.
It's so wild.
It's insane that this caring doctor guy even hands you the skull of your mother.
Right.
Try to process.
Right. But you're ripped out of your mind.
It's true.
You're right. This is beautiful.
He climbs that. This is beautiful.
It's symbolic to the fucking core, at the tippy top, handing down protection over you. But at the same time, this little kid's a wild boy. He's fucking wild. He's mayhem.
Yeah.
And he has to survive. And he knows that he's not going to be able to do that for his mom. And his mom essentially has no chance. And so why not? Why not get it done? Why not get it over with? it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, so the movie ends with Spike where he takes his baby, he goes back, he leaves the baby at the door, and basically he's like, I'm out. I'm peacing out. I just put my mom's skull in a fucking man, and I think I need a minute.
Right.
I don't know if I could go back and fucking face everything I once knew, you know? I gotta go look at my dad who's out there banging broads like it ain't shit.
Right.
He's kick-ass after all.
He is kick-ass.
He's pretty kick-ass.
He does kick some ass.
And he fucking... He's banging girls in there.
Right.
Which, of course, so he just can't take that right now. So he's like, I'm
out of here.
Take my chances. And the movie ends, you think like, oh, okay, well, now he's going to go off and he's going to be okay. I think Spike's going to be okay.
Right.
Immediately gets into a situation where he's about to die.
Right.
And then is saved by the fucking Mighty Morphin Power Ranger putties that just come flying. It's very fucking like, oh, that wasn't that nice. Now let me fucking throw this at you. How are you going to... You're going to leave with this.
Right.
This is what you're going to leave with.
Right.
You're going to leave with this crazy choreography that looks silly as hell, is violent, and then Jack O'Connell just pops up at the end.
Right.
Says a scene or two, you're like, he looks crazy.
He does look crazy.
And then the movie ends, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Right.
And at this point, I already know, okay, there's going to be another one, and it's going to come out in January. It's a few months from now.
Right. Which is the kid, right? He was a kid from the opening scene in the church.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about this. So when I rewatched it, I saw that opening scene, and I was like, oh, my God, I forgot how fuck, you're right.
Instant kid
I
death.
Completely forgot. That's one of the most horrible, brutal things to see. Like these little kids crying because they know their parents are basically dying. They're about to die, and they're watching the Teletubbies.
Yes.
It's so horrible.
Very dark. Very dark. And the fact that, okay, it's removed from, 28 years in the fucking name, and then this shit goes down. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Very traumatizing for this
little Jimmy
to see.
Yeah, and then he runs into a church where his dad is there, and he's basically like
the pastor, the priest, in his church.
Yeah, he pretty much is like, yeah, fucking the devil or demons are coming out, and we gotta let's embrace this shit. He's basically like, yes. Take me,
because it's still the Lord's work.
Right.
He's still there to test everyone.
So Jimmy watches his dad get fucking fucked up in front of him after seeing his mom and basically everybody around him die.
Right.
And so he's basically like, oh, okay, like this is the world. This is fucking horrible.
Why have you forsaken me, Father?
So he just becomes the worst fucking
despicable,
one of the cruelest fucking villains in a long time, and it's pretty fucking genius. He's fantastic in this film. It's pretty genius because he is despicable. You hate him throughout this whole movie. At the same time, there's a charm to him where you kind of like him at certain points.
Let me tell you something, dude. That is grade A prime sleaze, bro.
Oh my God, that's uncut sleaze,
dude.
Pure as the driven snow. I could kill you, that sleaze, if you're not careful.
I mean, and he does, and it's so fucking gross. And son of a pastor, son of a preacher,
man. They wrote a whole song about that,
spreading the good word. And fucking skinning people.
I love the first scene of the Bone Temple. So they save Spike in the first movie. Now you see them, they have him like in a pool or something. Jimmy, Jack O'Connell, is basically telling him, you have to kill. We're going to kill you unless you kill one of us. That's how the Jimmies fucking do their deals. You can join the Jimmies. You just have to kill one of them and take his place.
Right.
And then you'll be spared and you're going to do some horrible shit.
Yeah, we're going to kill you either way.
So Spike, he cannot kill any of these fucking people, right? They should all be able to kill him. They're all surrounding him. They're all teasing him. They're all like, oh, cool. Like, we get to kill a little kid. That's kind of...
It's kind of
That's kind of tight.
Yeah. It's been a while.
The way that Spike finds his way out of that situation is fucking brilliant.
Right.
Like, he uses his brain, and, you know, he's brutal too. He pantses him. He does the old trick, the old pantsing trick.
Mm-hmm.
It's always, you know, it was a feared thing in elementary school. You didn't want to get pants.
Right. Survival. Now survival.
So yeah, Spike goes primal, right? He's like, I'm gonna pants him.
What else can I do?
So he pantses him, and he's like, catches him off guard because he's like, oh, you pantsed me.
Mm-hmm.
This is embarrassing in front of my mates.
Right.
And then Spike stabs him because they gave him a knife, and he stabs him in the artery on like the thigh.
Right.
And it's such a brutal death. Like, immediately, that's what I thought of. Like, the scene that I never even said in 28 Days Later that really fucked me up is when Cillian hacks up Mark with the machete, and he's begging her not to.
Right.
It's fucked up, especially because you don't even know if he was gonna turn into a zombie or not.
Right.
Like, she hacks him up into pieces, and it's brutal. And I was like, oh my God, I thought this was going to be one of the heroes of the movie. Right. And he just got hacked up by a woman and screamed like one the entire time.
Brutal.
This death in the beginning of the Bone Temple felt very similar to me, where I was like, oh, this is horrible. Even though these are horrible people, clearly, and he deserves it.
Right.
But still, like, the fact that this dude's dying and his supposed friends or bros or whatever are, like, laughing at him as he does it.
Right.
And Jimmy's, like, being playful about how he's dying and shit.
Right.
Just being completely evil. Damn, that's 28 days right there. Mm-hmm. That's the brutality that this series brings with it.
I'm saying. I'm so glad that
that's off rip.
Exactly. And I'm so glad that they have maintained that feeling. You know what I mean? They didn't. It's not super mainstream. There's no Scream right now.
No, Scream is pussy. I'd much rather dance with fucking Ghostface than Jimmy. Okay.
Right.
Ghostface probably not gonna skin you. He'll stab the shit out of you.
Completely different, and I'm so glad we're getting cool shit like this now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was really cool then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else?
So then you get introduced to like some random people just like out in the woods hunting zombies, and then I got kind of it under control, right? Like the zombies, like I said, are kind of like an afterthought in this film. So they start killing them, and then they run away. One of them turns into a zombie. He fucked up.
Right.
But then they get to their like little house. They have it gated. They have a gate around it so that zombies can't get in. And they get in there and they see that the Jimmies have basically
infiltrated.
Yeah. Home invaded them.
Right.
It's fantastic. He does a little Teletubby speech that was equally funny and terrifying, because you're like, this dude's gonna fuck these people up. Right. And I can only imagine what he's gonna do to them. And did not disappoint what he does to these fucking people. It's fucking brutal.
Even though it's to the highest level of sleaze with Jimmy here. You can't imagine seeing that crazy shit. The kids and your dad get fucking mauled up, and then you're just okay. No fucking chance. So you can't blame him. I don't feel bad for Jimmy. He's just a sick fucking guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he just grew up in the zombie apocalypse.
It's the worst.
Right.
It's the worst type of individual.
Yes.
Survival at all costs.
Yeah, he's not just surviving. He's it's a reckoning, like Val Kilmer says in Tombstone. It's a reckoning. He's just going around causing chaos.
Right.
He's like, whatever, the world is shit, so why don't I fucking... In his head, because he's crazy too, in his head, he is the son of Satan. He
Right.
clearly saw Satan
Right.
in his dad's eyes when he was a little boy.
And he was saying it.
It's like it had to be Satan.
This is it. This is Judgment Day.
It had to be Satan.
Mm-hmm.
You know? What do they call him? Old Nick? Is it Old Nick?
Yeah.
Satan? That's kind of scary. I don't like to think about that.
Right.
If now somebody says Old Nick's over there, I'm going to be, what the fuck do you mean?
Right. Or Saint Nick. You know what I'm saying? Santa's the devil.
Yeah, but he calls him old in this, right? It's
Uh-huh.
Old Nick, not
It's old.
Saint.
No, I know. It's one and the same. El Diablo.
El Diablo. He takes his fucking family where you see there's like a couple, like a young couple and like an older couple. One of the younger couple females gets away and has to pretty much watch her family get tortured.
Right.
And he tells them like, oh, we're going to take their shirts off. And by that, he means he's going to skin their torsos pretty much. He successfully skins 2 of them. And they are alive still, just without any fucking skin hanging there. It is horrible. And to imagine you having to see your family go through that, knowing that you're next too, and then like, or she's hiding up there. It's like, just thinking about that situation is like no good.
Right.
Jimmy does the old like, all right, like we're going to give this one a chance to join our crew. Like, so pick the Jimmy that you want to fight. And he sees this like frail looking girl, so he was like that one, and then she ends up being the
worst of them.
the sleaze and another sleaze,
Another type of sleaze.
yeah, the natural born killer sleaze.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's just a fucking little crazy fuck, like
Right.
good with a blade.
Yep.
She's quick, and she's basically like, I'm gonna take your pants off, which means she's gonna skin him from down there.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they were getting tortured, I was just like, you know me. I'm like, no dick chopping, please. That's all I asked for. Do anything else. Just don't cut dicks off.
Right.
Because I hate it, right? This is one of the things that hurts me the most in films. I mean, seeing people get skinned is pretty bad.
It is bad.
But
Leave the balls alone.
yeah, don't leave the dick alone.
Mm.
So she was like all saying like, oh, like wait till I start peeling all your skin off, bro. And then in that moment, his bitch, couldn't take it and intervenes, throws a hook right at her head. Pretty good.
Good stuff.
Then he manages to make a makeshift flamethrower and sets 1 or 2 of them on fire. And then
the place on fire.
And then brutally, because he's dying, because that bitch fucked him up.
Right.
He drops the flamethrower because he's dying, and then it burns the skinned people.
Right.
Like they immediately start burning to death. Like so, he got revenge on some of them, but he also burned his.
If they weren't dead already, they're definitely cooking up now.
Ugh.
Slow roast. Awful.
I love it too. This horrible shit is happening. They managed to get a laugh out of it because fucking Spike can't take it, and he goes outside.
Right.
And one of the Jimmy girls big sisters him throughout the movie because she knows he's a little kid. He really can't roll with this fucking crew. So she's kind of taking care of him.
Right.
And so she's out there for support while they're torturing the family.
Right. Well, it's also because he's going to die because he was supposed to stop the escapee. And instead he wants to go. He's like, get me the fuck out of here.
That was before, though.
That's what I mean. But like, that's where it's putting him.
Yeah.
Because he's met with the same. He ultimately has the same choices as these people that are getting tortured. It's like, hey, you kind of failed at something here.
Yeah. But I love the laugh it gets because so they're outside. The girl says something like, geez, that's a lot of screaming or something. And it gets a laugh, like the way she says it.
Right.
And then you hear like all the screaming. The fact that you managed to get a laugh in such a fucked up scene is pretty good.
Right. Well, it's also because it's like nervous laughter. It's like, it's so fucked up that you just kind of need to get out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's a funky feeling, man. It's really fucked up.
I know.
And then he mixes in O'Connell here, mixes in the the good word is speak. I can talk to him. I can.
All right.
I am he is my father. I spoke with him. I saw him. Believe me. Real scary stuff. When you put religion, again, The Mist has shown you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit could get sideways really fast. Pretty gross.
Yeah. You're going through that with Spike, and then also at the same time, Ralph Fiennes is over here just listening to fucking 80s fucking music.
Right.
And doing an experiment with the alpha. Came back, that hog return of the hog.
Right.
And he realizes that when he sedates him, that he kind of reverts. He gets his humanity back for like brief moments.
Right.
By the end of this movie, Ralph Fiennes seemingly finds a cure for the rage, you know? Just seeing his experiment with fucking Donkey Dick over there, like, that's also the thing you don't expect. Garland's like, I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you the brutality, fucking dark shit that you came to see, but also I'm going to hit you with some other stuff, which is like, okay.
Right.
Can we be humans again?
Right. Can we? That's the question. It's going to take someone fucking burning off meat off fucking people, you know?
Steaming. That's how you're going to do it. He like steams it.
Yeah. It's great. Like super smart.
Yeah.
He's over here peeling off the last, but that's so fucking like the fact that he's just walking around just kind of doing it is like, fuck. It's crazy. Super gross. No blood, no mess, no nonsense. You ain't got to chop nothing. Here you go. Let it dissolve with steam.
Yeah.
Super gross. Super cool, though.
Hell yeah. It is disturbing.
So you find out that, yes, he is running, in the first one, right, 28 years, you find out that he's running low on supplies. He doesn't have that much fucking resources, you know? He's gathered what he's had, and he makes it known, what does he say? He's like, I've scavenged or gone through the 60 pharmacy or 60 miles, every pharmacy, whatever.
There's no more. That's it
for here. You know what I mean? I'm not moving from here. That's as far as I went. Anything after that, figure it the fuck out. You know what I mean? And it's just like, well, here we are. This is it. He's running low on shit. He's conducting this experiment with the alpha, and he's just like, fuck.
I'm out.
I'm out of time.
Yeah, he's like, I only got enough morphine for 2 more weeks. And he's basically trying, he's like, I don't want you to go back to the zombie that you are. Like this, like you actually enjoy life. You have thoughts and shit.
Right.
They show that basically anybody that has the rage virus sees everybody like has demons or whatever.
That was cool.
And they just feel the need to rip demons apart naturally.
Right. There was I don't know if you watched Black Mirror.
No.
But there was an episode where it talks about modern warfare and how soldiers go out and they're told, hey, you need to kill these people or whatever, right? And essentially during that timeline you have like embedded eye chip that can project your memories, that can, you know, take you into different augmented realities, all that type of shit. And they're using it on soldiers so that when they go to a different country, they have this program thing on them that lets them see them as demons, monsters, fucking a certain type of whatever. And it's fucking wild. And I really enjoyed that in this one, that you get that perspective too. Because, I mean, even though, yeah, it's a human survival movie, like you're getting the other side of the story. You're getting the zombie. Yeah. That feel, that fucking gritty. That I really like when in this one where they show them go out and that one that turns into a zombie is still in there, like lurking and shit, like a part of it. And it's okay, X amount of years removed, and now that feeling, the emotion behind that this person was there for X amount of time, living with them, potentially doing that is just over the fence, fucking waiting to get you. You know what I mean? It's pretty dark stuff. Without it being brutal, right? Instead of just getting killed up by these people. And it's just taking a really, it goes from that zombie survival shit to you gotta survive humans now. Like, figure it the fuck out.
Well, one of the Jamina, I think, is the the girl.
Mm-hmm.
She, while the family's getting tortured, she Ralph finds she has some binoculars and sees him. He's dancing with the alpha.
Right.
And she sees a bone temple, so she naturally thinks that's the devil. She's like, oh, wait, like, I saw the fucking devil.
He's here, man.
Yeah, like, he was dancing with one of the alphas. Like, if that's not the devil, then
Right.
I don't know what the fuck.
Right.
So then Jimmy has, he's like, oh, fuck. Like, I kind of control these people by telling them that I'm the son of the devil.
Right.
Like, if the devil's actually here, this could be bad.
Right.
Or who is this? Like, so he has to go and talk to him. And I love it because at first he's like scared. He's like really scared. And then he asks him, he's like, are you old Nick? No. And he was like, fuck.
Thank God.
I was fucking scared.
Thank God.
So like, you're not my dad, are you? And he's just like, no. And then
maybe. Where are you from?
and then they have this great talk between them. Great scene where where Jimmy kind of like lets his guard down for the first time and actually has like a normal conversation with a kind person or whatever.
Right.
And then Ralph Fiennes kind of slowly figures out the craziness he's dealing with, right? At first he's like, oh, hi, or whatever. And then he's kind of like, okay, like, all right, so you are basically a cult leader and these people are following you. And he understands that he basically has to go along with him.
Right.
Otherwise, he tells him that he's going to feed him his intestines.
Right.
So he's like, we got 2 ways to play this. I actually like you, dude.
Right.
So I'm going to bring my people down here and you're going to tell them that you're Satan and that I'm your son. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking feed you your intestines.
That's it.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So then Ralph Fiennes is like, all right, I guess I'm going to have to make one of the greatest sequences unexpectedly
So dope.
awesome fucking shit out of nowhere to Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast.
Fucking Christ.
A fire interpretive like that shouldn't work or be badass, yet it is.
It's so good. Iron Maiden. Tip of the hat, mate, to fucking England. Just so good. What does he say? Let's turn it up to 11. Oh, bro. Oh, so good. I was like, these motherfuckers. And then you get such a dope scene, right? Where, he has to sell that he is the devil. He's like, okay, well, I am your daddy, bitch. Here you go. Gives him a little.
He's like, I'm going to need Maiden on that. I'm going to need Maiden for this one.
So good. He kind of does like the whole. I don't know what he blows in their face, but he goes in their witch doctor style, super.
Yeah.
They
start like moshing and shit. They've never seen like what you think. Like I guess they might have never heard that song, right? They think like, oh, imagine if that's the first time you hear that song and you think the devil is singing it to you,
walking through a bone temple, right? Lights, candle lights, and they're lighting up these fucking structures, and you're literally thinking you're gonna meet the fucking devil. And then it's funny too, because as they're going through it and like the shit's happening, like the main Jimmy is like, oh fuck,
he's like, damn, this guy, he went hard.
Yeah, dude.
11. These go to 11.
Let's go to 11.
Fantastic. It all wraps up in a nice little bow. He finds out that Spike is one of these Jimmies. He immediately recognizes what's happening and he's just like, I can't.
Right.
He was just going to go along with it, survive, and let them be on their way. But then as soon as he sees Spike is there, he's like, I can't let Spike
fucking up.
Go with them. He's probably already seen some people get skinned alive.
We just went through some shit. Give him his mom.
I know. He just put his mom's skull over there like 2 days ago.
Right there. I lit her up tonight. See the 4 candle lights around there? It's perfectly.
Yeah. It's true. It's all the candles. I must have taken him forever.
He was ready for that performance. He's been wanting to do that.
I know.
So good.
So he basically tells all the other Jimmies, like, you know what? I need, just like Jesus, I need a fucking sacrifice. So I need you guys to kill my son.
Even before that point, too, as he's like delivering this speech, right? Yes, my son. Like
He's
great fucking.
He's given his cult living proof. Now they'll follow him anywhere. They already did, but now it's like for sure. I met the devil. He fucking told me to kill Ford Jimmy.
Has a great theme song. Such a cool dude.
Like, so Ralph Fiennes has set him up, but then he realizes that Spike's there, sells Jimmy out. Jimmy stabs him. Jamina, she's kind of like, nah, I've been fucking smelling your bullshit for a while anyway, so whatever. They all fucking overthrow him. I think all the Jimmys basically die except for Jamina.
Mm-hmm.
And they crucify old Jimmy there backwards too.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that. It's a scrawny woman and a little kid, but all right, let's pretend they could have nailed a grown man backwards.
He already had it there. No, he didn't.
Yeah, but how the fuck would they lift him up there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or there's some bone rope. I don't know.
Something.
Anyways, obviously he has a good death, but I almost wish that they hadn't killed him off and that he was gonna pop up in the next one.
Kinda.
But either way, great, satisfactory death for a despicable character that you've been wanting to die this whole movie.
For sure. And I mean, I think they could have showed more. I mean, I like the visual stuff. Upside down, you've seen El Diablo literally.
Yeah.
So is he just dying and sees that, or is he doped up?
I think a little bit of both, right? Because he's doped up.
Because
he's bleeding to death.
He blew something on them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that... I mean, it must have enhanced that performance.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Dude, that would be insane.
At first I thought he was going to, like, knock them all out and fuck them up or something. But nah, he just wanted to perform for them.
It's my last song and dance, boys.
Anyway, the cherry on top of this is that I had told you pretty much Cillian confirmed he was going to be in this movie and that he was going to come out at the end and that he would be the lead of the third movie.
Right.
You almost fucking forget that that's still coming, right? You're just like, fuck, I just went through some shit.
Right.
And then you're like, oh my God.
By the way.
There he is, the fucking prince himself, Oppenheimer himself.
Yep.
You see that he has a kid now, which looks like he had a kid with Selena. Where's Selena? Is she dead? Is she out gathering? What's going on?
I don't know.
He's like teaching her about like World War I or something.
Right.
And like, so he's like teaching her like the real history, giving her, it's basically Oppenheimer.
Right.
Teaching her how to do the fucking atom bomb.
So this is how I found fission.
Yeah. I figured that out.
It's in the book. Where's your mom?
Fuck is she doing?
She didn't create that.
Yeah. Kind of the bummer is that this movie hasn't made a lot of money, so hopefully they make the third one. I really hope they do.
At least I hope and think that Cillian is just like, it's artsy money, man. Like, let's do this shit. Who gives a fuck? He's an exec producer. He doesn't give a fuck, man. My boy's chilling. Why not do something cool like this? Of course, dude, you just did Oppenheimer. You just did a performance of a lifetime. You made it, buddy.
Yeah.
You can sail off into the sunset, or you go to the hills of England and you kill some motherfucking people / zombies.
And you punch some bad. You win fucking fights.
Yeah. Exactly.
Little Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Right there.
Exactly. Great stuff. I mean, that movie, it was great.
Yeah.
Really fun watch, enjoyable watch.
I think this movie also makes the other movie better too. Now knowing where it goes,
right.
Like the
whole,
complete
yeah.
journey. You're like, I like 28 years later even more now as a whole, the whole story. I can't wait to see what happens. I know fucking Garland's gonna give us some crazy shit.
Right.
And what is he gonna try to say? I'm like very excited for it. I really hope it happens.
Right.
If it doesn't, it's not a fucking bad way to end this series, you know?
I do like this in-between gem that they gave us for this one, where the alpha is getting dosed up and becomes aware of shit and starts becoming a little more human to the point where
he
says
remembers.
Moon. He says moon, he's remembering, having memories, and he's over there about to administer this dope, or is he gonna kill him?
He's about to kill him,
right?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't let you go on. Like, you're a fucking menace.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking hog. Dude. You gotta stop busting loads in these bitches, man. They're gonna put you down. But if you say something to me right now, that hog can still roam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he does. He says moon.
His moon.
And I really like the scene where he's just kind of tripping and going through zombie life. And he goes he's like, I'm fucking tired. I need to
just
sit
sits
the
down.
fuck
He's just
down in the
thinking.
train and think about my life. And then he wakes up and all the fucking zombies are like, what?
You're a person now.
Like, what? It's such a dope fucking
But he
scene.
still has that alpha strength and rips them all apart.
He's still infected. Still has that capability. Still has some rage in there.
Yeah. But it's crazy because you find out he remembers, and he turned into a zombie in that train as a little boy.
Right.
So that also lets you know that he was a little boy, that he grew up into this fucking alpha.
Those 28 years.
Fucking crazy.
20 years, however long, this alpha was been slinging it. And now capable of this, and that was really cool. I just really like that scene.
That is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't wait. That's what do you give them? What do you give these two?
Man, I think I enjoyed A Bone Temple more, but definitely the first one I feel is a little bit more superior. More of a. It isn't an emotional ride.
Definitely the end of 28 years later is probably the most meaningful thing that has happened in these movies as of now.
Right.
I basically like them the same. I think I might like the Bone Temple a little bit more, but they're like, I just really like both of them.
I'm honestly, for both, I'm at an 8. You know, I don't think they're both like above that. I really trust, dude. I love Iron Maiden, bro. I love all that metal.
That sequence itself is...
But yeah, exactly. That in itself, much like the mom scene in this one, they're both really glorious. But the other one just has a harder... It sits a little bit harder.
For sure.
But equal is... I'm at an 8 flat, bro, for both.
I think that's fair.
Dope stuff.
I think I'm like at an 8.5.
Oh, shit.
I think so. I think I really loved the Bone Temple. I love both of them, yeah. Pretty good.
Pretty good stuff.
8.5. All right, that should wrap it up for today. We've talked. This fucking podcast has been going on for 28 fucking years.
Yes, it has.
Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure to follow us on the social media on Instagram. Review, subscribe.
Yeah, review, and subscribe.
We're brought to you by Salad Bites Media each and every episode. There's some other cool shows on that network, so check that out. And about does it. Anything else, Bono?
That's it, man.
All right. Sayonara, Sammy.
The Electro and Bono Movie Power